If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 105 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. It's complete. Burks. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Levis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we got to put in Davis.
3rd and goal, here's Levis.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Chigakonkwo.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Levis now on 1st and 10. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen...
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. It's Devin White, the left.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Levis to throw off play action.
They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw it. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
First and 10, it's Levis.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Cockrell holds it in left side.
A very solid gain of 27.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
Now Levis.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Levis looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Levante David.
And a bucket.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Levis back to throw. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. To the 37 here for 1st and 10. Henry running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Meanwhile, Levis's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Deidrin Sanat with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Levis
to the right side, and he's got more complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They begin with Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Levis.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the... Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Back to the air on second down. Levis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a shot taken on third.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's complete downfield to Okonkwo.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Levis.
He's got it.
And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it...
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
On 1st down, Levis.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Levis now on 2nd down. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Shudak for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with White. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
So Levis and the Titans now
Down by 7.
Levis to throw.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run. But this time he decided.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bucs have just about...
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for... Gautin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were losers last week, so they're... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Now Patterson to start the drive.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Again, Patterson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle. And that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
He's got a man complete.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Falcons. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Look at this Arizona defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
First down, here's Ritter.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The Falcons at 3-6 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Back to throw, Ritter.
That is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked, and there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw taken in by London.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
They'll run with Patterson.
A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Patterson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in.
And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Ritter now. And caught by London.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Ritter.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Bootlegging out here. Ritter.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Trying to run it with Patterson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, Ritter.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Ritter on first and 10.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
On third down, they're going to go with the option.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Second half will start with a run by Patterson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
On first down, going back to Patterson.
Able to slither by. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Algier will try to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second, here's Algier.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18.
Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every.
And got his man complete. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
That one deep for London.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Going play action. Ritter. That one deep for London.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Oh, he stays up. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
To throw is Heineke.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air again, Heineke. Open man downfield is Duvernay.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
They'll try to run with Patterson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we've got the do-it-all back, Austin Eckler. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Chargers and the Lions, and it's all up next.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. From the gun, here's Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Now Montgomery running right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. 2nd and 10. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run?
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And in for the Lions touchdown. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
7-7, our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Goff. Rolling to his right.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Montgomery back to the ground. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Gone.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Anderson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Lions at 2-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing.
I'm going to get a soda. Come on. Keep this stop, defense.
Now Goff on first down. Well, this is caught by Williams. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now it's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And he finds Montgomery complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player, and it's David Montgomery who is struggling a bit. More from L.A. in a moment.
Goff on third down.
This to Laporta, right side.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On 1st and 10, Goff. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Goff. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Eric Kendricks gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds.
Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Got his man. It's Williams. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. A toss out right to Gibbs. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Another run for Gibbs here. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions... The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Throwing now, Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And sensing the momentum. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Herbert. Finding Allen. Breaks a tackle. A second nice move. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Now 2nd and 4. Herbert to throw. It's complete to Williams. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions have... So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit.